Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm gonna try to do this with like no cuts, no stutters, no stops because that's just what I want to do. But I'm gonna be talking about like why streaming and content isn't really as easy as it looks. And one thing I'll say is, off the bat, I'll say I understand why people think it's easy, and what I'm not saying it's harder than a 9 to 5 and stuff like that, because I personally don't think it is. But one thing I will say is, streamer isn't just pressing start streaming and then you just go from there. Because when you see content creators, they don't upload on YouTube or TikTok and stuff like that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That's just because they're already up. They obviously, I feel like you still need to do it, but in their head, they don't need to do it, and they still bang views, they still make money. So that's their thing. So don't copy off them. And I'm not hating on them, but don't copy off them, because that's not what you need to do. What you need to do is, and it will be hard, and you'll feel like, especially when you're not too passionate for streaming, which I feel like everybody goes through, you're going to have to stream. And my aim when I stream is get a YouTube video, get clips, and interact with the chat. So when I press stop streaming, the first thing I do is I go onto my VOD, I highlight the YouTube videos, I make thumbnails, I go onto Premiere Pro, and I edit clips. So, and that won't be easy, by the way, because I only started learning how to edit maybe 2 weeks ago, and I don't think it's easy at all, bro. Like, I had to watch maybe 2-3 videos to get the hang of it, and then start getting decent at it. I'm not even good at it. I'm not good at it yet. I won't be able to make a good YouTube video off Premiere Pro right now. I'll get there, but I won't be able to right now, because I think that's quite hard. I personally think it's quite a hard thing to do. But yeah, and what I just said doesn't sound too hard in the standing of like the highlighting and getting the clips and doing the TikToks. But I remember I stream maybe 6, end at around 8, and then I'll stay up till like 1 AM, and all I'm doing is editing and making thumbnails and stuff like that. And I feel like streaming can be so mentally draining, you won't realize if you have never streamed. But if you're clicking start streaming and your goal is to stream an hour or more, and you get you're getting free people talking, not at once, but like you got free chatters and you've been streaming for 10 minutes. What you're thinking? I'm talking to a brick wall. I'm literally doing everything I can to entertain people, and there's nobody here. And it's like, do I want to do this? Really? Do I really want to do this? And that's why it takes a lot to stream, and that's why you see people streaming, and then they slowly stop streaming, and you think, wow, they just gave up, like they just didn't want it. But they probably did want it, but not enough. Because obviously every single streamer in the world went through a stage of no chatters and no views. I've been streaming for a year now. I don't even average 10 views. But one thing I'll never do is get angry about that, or I might even say I'll never do, because I've done it. I've literally done it maybe in the past couple months. But to avoid doing that as much as you can, because there'll be, if you try your hardest, like I'm trying my hardest now, there'll be a point where you're up there. I brainstorm so much. I'm brainstorming stream ideas, YouTube ideas. I'm going through YouTube trying to find videos to watch, and it doesn't sound, like I said, I'm saying this 100 times, it doesn't really sound hard, but it is hard, especially mentally, because I've still got school and I'm late for school literally every day, and I could be tired. I could be so tired, and I still stream, and I love streaming so much, and it's literally the happiest part of my day. But it brings so much like mentally drain to your everyday life. So I go to school. I hate school. I hate school so much. It's like my most hated thing. And I'm like, I hate school. I get home from school, I stream, I edit till like 1 AM, and then I gotta go to school, and I'm tired through school, and I'm in science, I'm like brainstorming ideas for YouTube videos. I'm going on my phone in class, going into my notes where my stream ideas are, putting stream ideas, putting clip farming ideas. And it's like, you don't see many people doing that. And that's why I feel like, and I'm not trying to be egotistical, I'm not trying to like be egotistical, but I think I'm doing a lot more than most other streamers. Like, and I will happily say that, because I'm trying to make 2-3 YouTube videos every day. I'm streaming every day for at least 1 hour at least. I'm making maybe 5 YouTube TikToks a day if I can, if there's that many clips. And even like before that, when I'm not doing anything, I'm thinking of stream ideas. I'm thinking, what am I going to do next stream? And also, another thing I'll say is, you have to clip farm. You have to clip farm, bro. People say, oh, he's clip farming, ha ha ha. He's clip farming, bro. He's clip farm. My biggest advice is clip farm, because that's where you're gonna get all your content from. I love Rebel so much. I love Rebel. So, make sure you clip farm. Make sure you learn how to edit. Make sure you do the stuff that you're meant to do. But also, use certain things. Use what you're good at to your advantage. Like, I personally, I don't really like tell people this, because there's obviously very down parts and there's good parts. But I personally have ADHD. So I do hyper streams. Like, I'm hyper, I'm going crazy, I'm screaming, I'm doing backflips, and I'm like doing crazy stuff on stream, but simply because I can and I have the energy for that. But say you're a person that wants to just have music on, play Minecraft quietly, find your community for that. Another thing, this part of this YouTube video is find your community, because you'll realise a lot of people that come into my streams are following, but they don't watch my streams, they don't chat. Why? Because they don't relate to you. Like, they're watching your streams and they want an IRL streamer, or they want a like person that will interact a lot with other streamers and other people. So if you're like playing Minecraft, and I'm not saying playing Minecraft and being quiet is a bad thing, for you, if that's what you want to do, that's the best thing you can do, because that's what you want to do in streaming. That's what will make you happiest. But that means that the people that don't want to watch that won't watch you, and you can't make them watch you. And don't be bothered about that. You literally can't be sad about that, because you don't want them in your stream. You wouldn't want someone like that in your stream. You don't need somebody like that in your stream. And it's that simple. You don't need somebody like that in your stream. You don't want somebody like that in your stream. And that's the best thing for you. And be happy about it. So, and there's like so much I could say about streaming. And like, a lot of people think that, say for example my IRLs, they see I'm streaming and they see I'm making money from it. They think, okay, let me pop into a stream, it's gonna have 100 views. No, bro, that's not how it works. Oh yeah, I've been doing streaming for 100 years. I've been doing streaming for 1 year. That doesn't mean I'm gonna have a bunch of views. Literally, if somebody told me in 2 years you'll be streaming to 20 views, I'll be like, okay. And I won't be surprised about that. I'll be sad about it, but I'm ready for that, because in streaming it's different with TikTok and kind of YouTube. You won't gain anything that fast, and that's why I think streaming is the hardest, but it's the best, because also I think streaming is the best source of content, simply because you get what it is. You can't fake a personality for an hour or 2 hours, sometimes 24 hours. You can't fake a personality for that long, and if you do, you're not going to enjoy it. Like, you literally won't be happy doing it. And also, you don't 24-hour marathons. I'm planning 2 marathons for when I leave school, or maybe even in 6 weeks holidays. And that's like more than 24 hours of streaming. And I'm not faking my personality for that. And if you want it, you can. But it's going to be so tiring. It's literally going to be so draining. So, yeah. That's going to be the end of the video now. Thank you so much for watching YouTube. I'll probably do more YouTube videos like this. But, yeah, if you're planning on streaming or you want to stream, yeah, just do it, bro. Just do it. Goodbye, YouTube. Peace out.